Okay, so this should be video 5, I believe. As you can see, I got the engine out. I got it over there on that little dolly. My curiosity, I guess, got the best of me, and I just kind of wanted to take the valve cover off and kind of look inside and see what I could see. So what we have here, I got set up, removed the valve cover, and then the cams, the intake and exhaust cams, the cam covers, as you can see. Now, I looked at these cams and they seem to be in really good condition. They're not damaged. They don't have any abnormal wear as far as I can tell. Like I said before, and I'll say this again, I'm not an expert. The bearings, you can see there's some wear on these outer races, kind of like the outer race was spinning in place. I don't know if they were or not, but that's kind of what it looks like. I don't know, maybe that's just, I don't know what that is, but they spin smoothly. They're nice and smooth. The gears, the gear teeth are just fine. There's no chips or any damage to that. These journals are all good. Hold on, let me get a rag. Oh, real quick, I got my boy Crash Test Goat playing in the background while I'm working. If you don't know, he's a fellow Houstonian. He's a moto vlogger, and you can see he's got over 11,000 subscribers. So I'm not even near his level, but his R1 is having transmission issues, and he's gonna have to replace the motor, I believe. But he's got a GoFundMe set up, so if you want to donate some money to him, go over to his channel. I'll put the link in the description, and throw him a few dollars to help him out, help a brother out, a fellow Texan, fellow Houstonian. I've never met the guy. Hopefully I meet him one day. But yeah, I like to play his videos and some other videos in the background while I'm working. Anyway, oh, the rag. So these journals, I guess you would call them, they don't have any really abnormal wear as far as I can tell. This here is where these bearings sit. So they're not really, they're not too messed up as far as I can tell. There's a little pitting right there. But nothing crazy. Everything was pretty clean, actually. Come on, focus. Here's the valve cover. That's in perfect condition. There's all the bolts. Here's the timing chain tensioner. I really need to figure out how to autofocus on this thing. But here's the timing chain tensioner. Nothing really crazy that I can see there. And then here's the engine. So we got cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2 is the one that the connecting rod broke. And let me get you set up here so you can get a good view. So this is the exhaust valves on cylinder 2. Those are the intake valves. And if you remember from my last video, these valves are all stuck down in the down position. Now I pulled the buckets off. All right, I pulled the buckets off, and I noticed that these are the shims. This shim won't even come out. This one comes out, but as you can see, there's quite a bit of damage, like quite a bit of damage right there on that valve retainer, I guess. So I'll put this shim back in there. But yeah, quite a bit of damage. Like I said, this shim won't even come out. So let's go over here to number 3. Pull this bucket out. There's the shim right there. And you can see the difference between the two. I'll say it again, I'm not an expert and I have no idea what that means. I still got the spark plugs in place. Let's see the intake. Where you at? So the intake valves, are fine. It's just the exhaust. These two exhaust valves. And they're stuck. They're stuck in the down position. They won't come back up. Oh, sorry. So Not sure what that means. This is where the thermostat goes, and I looked inside there and it seems pretty clean. Nothing abnormal or crazy. So I don't think it had anything to do with the cooling system. I never had an issue with this bike overheating. I know that a lot of people complain about they have issues with the Hayabusa overheating. I've never had that issue. I live in Houston. In the summertime, it can get up to 113 degrees outside, and I've been stuck in heavy traffic in 113 degree weather, and the bike is never overheated. So that wasn't an issue. So I don't know. The timing chain, I already removed the tensioner, but the timing chain was what had good tension on it. It was nice and tight. It wasn't loose at all. The cams were nice and tight. There was no wobble or anything loose or anything concerning about that. As far as I know, everything seemed nice and tight. So I don't think it was a timing issue. Here's the timing chain. Timing chain is in perfect condition as far as I'm concerned. So, and originally in a previous video, this oil line, the timing chain tensioner goes here, and then this oil line goes on top, and I kind of said, oh, maybe it's hydraulic, a hydraulic, which is, freaking stupid. Obviously it's not hydraulic. I think this just keeps it oiled, keeps the timing chain oiled. The tensioner itself has some kind of spring mechanism in it. I'll be honest, I don't know exactly how these work. I'll have to look it up in the manual and see exactly how this works. So yeah, obviously it's not hydraulic. I mean, the oil wouldn't be able to supply enough pressure anyway, as far as I know. I mean, I could be wrong, but anyway, here's that burnt connector coming from the stator. And when I replaced this stator, I'm gonna be honest with you, I got the cheapest one available on eBay, I believe. So maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. But there's a lot of random parts on here that are still perfectly fine. Someone else can use them. So I'll put put stuff on eBay and try to sell it. Use that money to fund the new engine, the new used engine. So that's the plan. So my next thing will be to actually pull the, what's up, buddy? What's up, Sam? You good boy? Huh? What's up, buddy? Oh, you're a good boy. That's Handsome Sam right there. That's the guard dog. Huh, buddy? So yeah, anyway, I'll try to sell as much of this as I can, and I'll use that money towards a new engine. Hopefully that won't take too long, but anyway, that's where we're at. My next thing will be to remove the head and actually take a look at the pistons and see what those look like. That should be interesting. I'm just trying to figure out what happened, like why this happened. You know? I had Sam, leave the dog alone. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I had a comment on one of my videos basically saying, did I do regular maintenance? Did I keep up with the maintenance on it? And I did. You know, I changed the oil. I didn't change it every 3,000 miles, but I would never go over 5,000 miles. When I first bought the bike, I flushed all the cooling systems, I changed the oil, but I did not flush the oil system. Like I said in the, I think video 2, or maybe the first video, I didn't drop the oil pan and check all that, which honestly, it was clean anyway. Everything looked clean in the pan except for all the shrapnel from the exploded connecting rod. But I should have dropped the oil pan, which involves removing the exhaust. And when you do that, you need to replace the copper gaskets in there. I guess they're gaskets or seals or whatever, but they're copper. You need to replace those. But I should have done that. And maybe that could have prevented this. I don't know. I still don't know the cause of this, but we're going to try to get to the bottom of it. You can see right there the case is cracked from where the connecting rod swung out and smashed into it. So that whole bottom end, the whole bottom end is junk. It's trash. Top end, I don't know. I don't know. So next video we'll have the heads off and we will continue on our journey. Thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully this can help somebody else out. I don't know. But I've made the decision that I am going to get a replacement engine and what's up, buddy? And get the mothership back on the road, because it'd be a shame just to scrap everything, you know what I mean? It's still a good bike. Everything's perfect on it. Just needs a new engine. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.